Hi, everybody. Michael Mowbray here. Tried to do my live Monday morning cup of Mo on Periscope this morning, and for some reason, audio didn't want to work. Periscope app wanted to blow me out to ghostly white, and this is still a little bright here. I'm actually going to pull this down just a little bit. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better. I can live with that. Um, just a couple things I wanted to talk about today. Sorry we haven't done Monday Morning Cup of Mo's real often lately. I just keep running into conflicts. I still want to do these, and I'll do these as I can. And I just want to throw tips out whenever I can, and help you guys out. Hopefully, you get something out of these. And what happened last Monday is a good thing. I got all my inventory in that I've been waiting almost 2 months for Mo lights. So I've got all my new flashes in. I got all my new transmitters in. So we got the new TT685 Speedlight in. It's a TTL Speedlight for Canon and Nikon. Soon going to have these for Sony. Built-in radio, so they will work with the other TTL flashes in my system. You don't need external receivers and stuff with these. They actually have it built in. This you can use on camera to trigger other flashes too. It's really, really cool. So basically, it's kind of like a Canon 600 EXRT. It's 129 bucks. Woohoo! The other thing I'm really excited about that we got in is the TTL version of my Big Daddy, the Super Flash, the AD360. This is the AD360-2. It's TTL, built-in radio too. High-speed sync, works beautifully with the X1 transmitter. I've been messing around with this for the last month or so in different locations down in Texas, out in the canyon, out in full sun. Did some stuff last week out in full sun. Man, this thing performs beautifully, and it's the power of 4+ speed lights. $4.99. Anyway, sorry for a little bit of a commercial, but this is what came in last Monday. So I spent the entire week unpacking, stocking all the inventory, and getting shipments out to everybody who, thank you very much for pre-ordering all this and been waiting very patiently. That's what I was doing last week. So, what am I talking about today? Just real quick, I want to talk about what do you do in the off season. Like, we're in our off season here in Wisconsin. March, April is kind of the dead time of year. We're doing shoots. I did a number of shoots last week, but not as much as we do maybe in the summer. So I take this time of year to do a couple of things, kind of take stock of the entire business. What marketing things do we need to sharpen? Take a look at price lists and all that kind of stuff. So it's organization from a business standpoint, but also I take a look at physical organization in the studio. And I'm a messy creative guy. I live with piles. I'm not even going to show you my desk. The only way you can find something on my desk is if you bring an archaeologist in, and I just kind of know what strata things are in. And that's the way I am. It drives my wife crazy, but she's understood that the way I am is creatively. I work better when there's a mess around. That being said, there's still a part of me that likes to be organized. And I finally decided I need to get a little bit more organized in the studio because I got stuff strewn all over, especially when I'm doing a photo shoot. I'll set the camera down here, I'll have a lens over here, I'll have a flash over here, and then, it's chaos. I got stuff all over the place. I got sitting on benches, sitting on tables, sitting on chairs, and I just needed to get a little bit more organized with what I'm doing. So, yesterday, went to Home Depot. I was actually going to Home Depot looking for something else, and I ran across this little guy behind me, actually this big guy behind me. And it's something I've had kind of in the back of my mind for a long time that would really help me get organized in the studio. And I finally pulled the trigger because the price was absolutely perfect for this. So what do we got? We've got basically a mechanic's cart with a lid. So it's same thing a car mechanic would buy. It's got a lid that shuts tight. I already put a big magnet on the top that I had laying around here. Keeps the dust off of things. You can lock it. And what I've got up on top here is, just to see if we can tip this down just a little bit. What I've got up on top here is basically a work table. So I can set my camera down in here, and I got a nice space for it. I've got my choice of the main lenses that I'll use in the studio right here. So if I want to swap a lens, it's real easy. I can just boom, boom, boom. Done. Okay, I got everything right here in handy. Extra flashes. Hey, what's this thing called? Oh, it's a light meter. Yeah. All the main stuff that I'm going to need to have handy. Let's get the microphone out of the way. I'm going to need to have handy as I shoot. and it wheels around so I can move it around wherever I'm at. So if I'm back in the other part of the studio where I normally stand when I shoot, I can have this right next to me. And then when I'm done, I shove it out of the way. I don't know. This is exciting for me because getting organized, and I like having new stuff, new tools, new things like that. So actually, I'll show you this stuff real quick. It's got a bunch of drawers in here as well. So in here we're going to be putting different accessories, small things. In here, tip you down just a little bit. We've got all of our different adapters that would go up on top of a light stand, umbrella adapters, studio clamps. We'll put a bunch of these in there too. So I got all that stuff going on. I'll probably put a bunch of gels in here. Other thing we have up on top here, if you've got a MagMod system, look at this. Boom! They stick. It's metal. It's awesome. There's spots for screwdrivers, air blowers. I got gaffer's tape over here on the side. It just puts everything into one easy to manage, easy to move cart. The price on this thing, Home Depot, it was $149. Okay? Took me about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to put it together yesterday on a Sunday afternoon. And now I got something where I can take all this little conglomeration, I got stuff stacked all over the place. It's all going in here. So it's cleaning up my workspace, making things look a little bit better, making me a little bit more efficient in the studio, and at a small price. So just a quick tip. It's nothing original. I've seen other people do this, but it's original for me. And I just thought I'd like to share that with you because it might be an idea that would help you guys out. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again live, hopefully on Periscope, if I can get to work next time I do it. Thanks, guys.